Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're nearing the end of the game, which also means that the Wrath of the Druids DLC is coming out soon. Looking forward to that. I've looked at the time schedule. We have 4 sets left until Druids release. Now unfortunately I will not be able to do a day 1 release of Wrath of the Druids. It's going to be the week after, on the 17th. But I think you guys might forgive me because I do have a planned Let's Play that I have been meaning to do for a long time, but never got around to it until just recently. So I'm looking forward to that. But for the most part, that's kind of the problem. Now, off screen, I did. Hello, little kitty. Aww, cross-eyed cat. Okay, so while I was off screen, just dicking around, like, okay, what else can I do before the end of this Let's Play? I noticed that I'd missed a building here in Ravensthorpe. It's actually very easy to miss because the ability to build it doesn't come into play until after a certain point.
Good day.
And it is this house up over here. If you remember correctly, we did an allegiance quest with someone. I can't remember who. But it resulted in us getting 2 new people joining our settlement. Let's see if I can do this. Yep. Hunwald and Swanborough. They joined in the town. They were the last bit of oomph I need to get Ravensthorpe up to level 6. So we got them. I was able to build their house. I had enough of the excess building materials. Where was it? Raw materials, I think it was, to build it, and just a little bit on supplies, but I did have to go do a run to get those. So yeah, I was able to upgrade it. Sadly, there wasn't one of those cool little pullback cutscenes. I had planned on, if there was one of those, I was going to reload and show you guys that. But there wasn't, so. Oop, wrong button. There's also another new thing added in to Ravensthorpe that is going to be important later on. Let's go head over there real quickly. There's our Yolm's Vikings Hall. There's still the glitch where you can't keep your Yolm's Viking armor, which really annoys me. But over up here, I think it is. There it is. We have another building. This will only come into play once the Wrath of the Druids DLC is released. This is how we're going to get to Scotland, I think it is. Or is it Ireland? One of the two. But for now, it's just a placeholder spot. So we can see some of the stuff here. I'm sure if you go through with a fine comb, you might learn a few things. But for the most part, yeah. That's where that is. It's also where a lot of the events take place, holiday events and whatnot, take place here. There's also another one of these I can lay down, so yay. Other than that, not much else. However, when you do hit rank 6, I'm going to mention this quickly, new things are added into your shops. Specifically, your item shop, which is right here.
You look. I would like to.
You can buy tungsten ingots now, which is great. You can buy a scroll of knowledge, which automatically gives you a skill point. Unless you're max level, it gives you a mastery point. It also unlocks some stuff down here, some more customizations for your ship. They are the Isu designs and the fuck, what was it called? Hell's Wind or something like that. So yeah, that's kind of cool.
Can't have too many.
Some new perks were also added in advance for the Wrath of the Druids DLC. Where was it? Skills. They're each in the 3 perks. They're basically the same thing, just with some build up to it. But they basically mean you can't be staggered while doing certain things. Like here, you can't really be staggered if you're in mid combo. The other one, you can't be staggered while pulling back on a bow. I can't remember what the bottom one was. What was the bottom one? Oh, that's the bow one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The last thing you can get, but you can only get this if you've also finished the Asgardian Tales quest line, which is where you play as Odin going through Valhalla, Jotunheim, and back to Valhalla. Or Asgard. Sorry. But once you finish that and get your town up to rank 6,
The air has
come up here, talk to him,
What have you got for...
and you can buy Hyrnin, which, if you remember, was Odin's mount during that storyline. There isn't anything really new here, though, which is kind of sad. But yeah. Hest.
all done.
May I see us?
Let me do that. Can I upgrade? Are there any special upgrades?
Can we do a bit...
Absolutely.
No, they're all fully trained. Beautiful.
No. Until next.
And that's pretty much it for getting Ravenstone up to level 6. You also get the full feast buff, which we're gonna do real quickly. Hey, Chewie. Good doggy. Oop. So this is the max buff you can get currently. Plus rage damage, more health, more armor, a lot more assassin's damage, and a lot more melee damage. So let's have a feast. So we have a lot of meat, a lot of bread, a lot of everything pretty much, so it's great. Alright, Sigurd. I've been holding off to... Oh yeah. While I was out and about, I did return to the town with the abbot, or the holy man that Kelbert knew. Talking to him, you inform him about Kelbert's death. He knows about it. And he gives you the brooch that Kelbert wore. I didn't see it in my inventory anywhere. Also, this has been dropping into my inventory like every time I reload, so... but yeah, I didn't see it anywhere in here, which is kind of annoying. Is that it? No. But yeah. I figured it was going to be something I could put up in here, but I can't find a place to put it. Like some of the stuff you can actually place down. Like you can, I put down. Oop,
Have a look soon.
I put down a jack-o'-lantern from the Somlane festival. The book from one of the events. From one of the assassination targets. Yeah, so. Yeah. Nothing really else I can do here. I also have all the mounts on the wall. Alright, now we go talk to... Now we go talk to Sigurd.
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage, back to Norway, to wish my father farewell, and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway. I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Oh, that's...
My love.
Okay. Randvi, we have issues.
I want to see the Alliance map. It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father, and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go with care.
We'll leave now, and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Bit awkward, two things awkward. One, why am I stabbing a knife into my home? Like where I came from? And second, it's kind of weird talking to Randvi about her husband while we're sleeping together, you know? Bit weird that. Oh well. Oh yeah, I also got a new tree too. It's basically this tree. Well, not this tree. It's the tree in full bloom. But I still like Yggdrasil. Alright, let's go do this.
Never let me go or you won't like
I love how my ship looks. My longboat. Looks so good.
Sigurd,
Shall we then, Eivor? To Norway, and well beyond.
to Norway, then.
Good, good. Lead on.
I think my boat setup is the Asgardian hull, shields, with the Valkyrie head and tail. They just go so well together. And the jackdaw sail.
So strange. Little has changed, but it feels unfamiliar.
A few years abroad have shaped us more than all the decades we spent here, brother.
And it's bloody cold.
Alright, I'll make sure I have the quest. Alright. Oh, we're not going down to... Frobung? Frobung? Okay, sure. I do wish there was more sailing in this game. But to be fair, I was probably supposed to do that all throughout the course of the game, not all in one big lump sum like I did. I love my Valkyrie. I call her wrist. Why? Because I love Valkyrie profile and I want a Valkyrie profile wrist.
Every peak and fjord. It pains me to say it, to think it even.
And our father, his fool. Poor man.
It is a role he chose. He bent easily and broke in half. Do not pity him.
No.
For many moons I could not sleep, always thinking of his betrayal. The horrors I wished upon him. He deserves nothing but shame now.
Put it out of your mind, Sigurd. There's no need to hound the old man.
No. He must taste the same foulness that I taste. He must know what glory he missed by staying here, the lapdog of a conqueror.
You want to speak with him?
Yes. Face to face. I will tell him the truth.
I don't know. There's definitely more to it involving Sigurd and his dad, if memory serves. It's been so long, I don't really remember. I know he didn't want to fight, so he just sort of stopped.
Alrekstad. It thrives. Despite of our father, no doubt.
Are you sure of this?
I will say what needs to be said.
Do you fear his rebuke?
Oh no. I crave it. It may be the old hound has lost his bark.
Or it may be you'll light a fire beneath him, inspire him with tales of our glory.
If I do, I'll stoke that flame until it burns.
Alright. That was a sudden stop. Stadia. Alright. Not coming, Sigurd. There he is.
Sunan, guide me.
Alright, so he's up over there. Alright, let's go.
What's it Randi said? Our father spends his days in the mead halls and his nights on barren planks of wood.
That's right.
We'll search the mead halls.
I remember one nearby. A sad hole where men soak their unhappiness.
We should look there.
We come empty-handed. Not even a gift to offer.
Rats don't appreciate gifts. They sniff and lick them, without care.
You a chipper, brother.
Yeah, seriously.
From sunup to sundown, he just sits there, staring into his hoard.
Is he in here? Guess so.
We should go. Look at him.
Father.
Sigurd? My son, Eivor. By Odin's blessing, come and let me look at you
Stop.
both.
That is far enough.
Blood of Tyr, what happened there? A grievous wound you have. Are you well?
Far better than I look, I assure you.
This calls for a toast. Your journey must have been long and cold. A drink to warm your blood.
We are not here to drink or make merry. Only to look upon the wreckage of a once great man.
And then what? Make new war against King Harald? Stake a claim on his crown? Is that your wish? To sow more chaos here?
You're absurd, old man. What could possibly interest me in this frozen backwater?
I heard rumors that England was infested with kings already. I thought maybe you would return here to...
I've cast aside all dreams of kingship, father. A much greater end lies in wait for me. I have returned for one reason only. To say goodbye. And to thank you for your colossal failure.
Failure?
As a father, as a king, as a man. For without it, I would not have discovered my true self.
My failure, as you called it. My oath to King Harald was the only sensible path forward for a man in my situation.
And what have you done with yourself since? Drink heavily and weep for what might have been?
I have worked hard to broker peace across our land. To spread Harald's message of unity.
I heard you sleep beneath Harald's bed. Always at his beck and call. And that he uses your gaping mouth as a chamber pot.
You make light of my service to a great and powerful man. Is that how you treat those who serve you, Sigurd?
You pathetic word!
Sigurd, this is not why we came.
Plans change.
As do hearts.
Not this one.
And you, Eivor?
I wish you whatever peace you may find in this new life you have found.
I did not find it, Eivor. I chose it. The only way forward that did not lead to more violence and death and grief your father would have understood. He died to avoid a similar fate, to save his family at the cost of his reputation.
No. My father, he was...
He loved you. That is all.
Archer nonsense. I've heard enough.
Sigurd, from the day you were born, I wanted nothing more than to pass on my title, my land, my people, to you. But 1 year is never like another, and with the passage of time, certain truths appeared, unavoidable. Ours was the last kingdom in Norway to resist Harald's advance. To oppose him would have been our death.
You do not know that. We could have fought back.
We could have, yes, and suffered countless deaths for no other reason than to protect our pride.
We will never know the truth, because you were too afraid to risk it.
Look after him, Eivor. And if you have the chance, lead him back from the edge of the abyss.
He is my brother, not my dog. Be well, old man, and serve your king with honor.
This sad business is finished. And good riddance. And now we sail for further shores. To my true purpose. To my destiny. To the end of my road.
I will follow you as far as you wish in this world, brother. But if you mean to take us further, I may reconsider.
I do not think you will, Eivor. I think you will marvel at what I have to show you.
Still dwelling on your father.
Not at all. I was only reflecting on my visions, wondering at them. How present they are, like memories of yesterday.
Describe them for me, your visions.
My earliest was of a large door embedded in ice, far north of Herdafylke. The saga stone embedded at the top of its arch. As the visions grew stronger, the door opened, revealing many things. The life tree Yggdrasil, the golden fields of Valhalla, and the faces of our gods, all of whom called me friend, brother, warrior. I felt at home among them, warmed by their love.
You should know. You're not alone in this. I too have had visions.
Have you? And what did they foretell?
It is hard to say. I've seen Odin leading me into shadows. I've seen spinners weaving wild destinies from pools of blood. I saw the great beast Fenrir, the branches of the World Tree, and a man with...
Go on.
Valka warned me of a great betrayal, but what form it takes I cannot say.
I see.
I hold to my oaths, Sigurd. You know that. Betrayal is not in my nature.
Of course not. You are a stalwart as a pillar of stone. Come now. My destiny awaits.
Okay, so he gets visions too, similar to what we have. What? So that just leads me to believe that he probably has Isu blood too, just... Still, I think I mentioned this before, but not like how we do.
Bless our passage.
Yes, I feel a great calm as we cross these waves.
This ordeal with the Elf King.
Alright, let me see, okay. Just so I can mark my path.
How far have you pushed him? Does he bend? Will he break?
Guthrum's army will be chasing him across Wessex now. With luck, he'll push Alfred into the sea.
Strange how these earthly concerns seem so distant to me.
But we've gained so much in England. We stand to win even more.
The Christians are hardy foes. They see one man above who holds the axe. One man higher than us all. That is a powerful feud.
We hold our own axe. We swing it where we may.
The woman, Fulke. In my time with her, as painful as it was, she showed me things. Things so strange and wonderful. I am almost grateful for her treachery.
What she did to you was cruel beyond measure.
Yet, with every snap of the flame, with every scar and loss of my arm, my visions grew stronger.
If you can find the good in that, fine. But she was as mad as the ocean's wide.
Even the mad ones can offer wisdom. Their Jesus was an odd fellow. Now half the known world loves him. And no one believed us when we were young, and we chiseled our plans onto tables in meat halls. Not even my father.
There is the Sigurd I
Oh
know.
boy.
Can we not return to England and finish together what we began?
No, forget all that. The future is forward.
Just sail carefully.
A great wealth awaits us.
I am with you, brother. Until the end.
There's a lot of interesting things going on here. I'm really curious how this is going to end. So my theory is still kind of holds true to what I mentioned when we were seeing the excuse me, the glitches in the Animus, where we saw the actual Isu event with the Isu Asgardians. I do think that Sigurd and Eivor are descendants of the Isu, but whereas we are probably of Odin, because it fits so well. Sigurd is a descendant of Loki, because he came in at the last second to take control. And it does have a lot of parallels, especially considering he's marked as Fenrir, the child of Loki, which could be the representation of what we're going on here. He is Loki's descendant, Loki's child, therefore he is Fenrir, and that's how the our mind is seeing it through all this.
A white rage stands in our way.
Keep moving forward!
You know the way.
As I know my own mind! We will cut through this winter sheet like swords through straw! Do not worry!
To perish on a lonely fjord would be the shame of our clan.
Ha! That we would!
For a person who's possibly going insane, the phrase, "I know this place like I know my own mind," really isn't that comforting. Especially with all this talk of, going to Valhalla. Like, I don't know, mate. Seems kind of sus to me.
Yes, this feels familiar. Eivor, we will press on. The rest of you, wait here.
Alright, I got some skill points. Let's go ahead and do that. Up over here, right? This is the one I want? Yeah. Just need to, press X to doubt.
Follow me into this kingdom of snow.
I'm following.
Sigurd, can we not wait for this to pass?
Ah, the sting of ice on skin. Revel in this, Eivor. We walk the footpath of the gods.
To where? More glaciers and deserts of snow.
To glory!
Could we not wait until this tempest quiets down? With this ship where we have meat and food to warm us.
No! We must confront the omens and honor the gods! They will not seek or find you! We must go to them!
We would be poor company with frozen bones and ice pellets for eyes.
You need not fear the cold, Eivor! Where we are going, the winds and snows cannot touch!
Alright, sure, whatever. I am really curious how much more of this game we have. I have an idea of how to bridge the gap if there's a set or two in between the final set and Wrath of the Druids.
It is bitter cold. This wind from Niflheim.
Keep steady! It should not be far now!
I was waiting for a dragon to pop up. All of a sudden, we're in Dragon Age Inquisition. Honestly, it kind of feels like it, just a lot closer to the character. Ironically enough, I've actually been up here. This area isn't supposed to be accessible for a majority of the game until
It must
we come here at this point in time.
I know the shape of these rocks. Yes, we are close.
However, a glitch occurred for a lot of people earlier when the game was released. That a lot of people up here. If you remember in the beginning of the game, this area was covered or sectioned off with that fractal. You can't go farther here. But after you go to England, you can come back here, and then you can come up here.
There, that frozen lake. This must be it. And ahead lies a cavern.
Will you not say where this leads?
You will see soon enough.
Too late to turn back, I fear.
There, the cave. Within hides the sacred gate.
I've actually seen this too, and I do believe there actually is a door that's I couldn't open. Burbs. 2 of them. Of course there is. Gunilla. No, I guess I didn't go this far. I just went into this cave like, oh, that's nothing here.
Fragile. Can you clear it?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, the 2 ravens, Hugin and Munin, Odin's 2 crows that tell him the secrets of the world.
My heart races. This is it.
Didn't get this far.
This door. Have you seen this before?
I have.
The space above. The saga stone sat there, did it not?
Long, long ago, yes. Now stand clear. Svachoi nokvat uns membro trurvondi kvorde solas vras gnokadide unsum huchas reisderae chasaunsi.
How did you do this? Where did you learn these words?
I told you, Eivor. My visions are memories of a life once lived. Come.
Gods. What is this place?
Is this where the Yggdrasil experiment went? The one we saw where in the trailer? Not the trailer, the thing. The Animus glitch. Looks like it. There's a chair, there's a round
Over
table
here.
up here.
This blade will lead us onward. Hoerasi.
Sigurd, I don't know what to say. This is all so strange.
Trust this place, Eivor. This old and sacred place.
Where does it lead?
To the Hall of the Slain, the Golden Fields. To Valhalla.